Hello, I'm Jeremy from the New Mexico Cybersecurity Center, and this is a video on training for healthcare facilities subject to HIPAA regulations. There are different types of employees, and accordingly, different kinds of training needed. For some examples, someone in the IT department should be trained on the application programming interface and making sure that it has features such as the most recent transport layer security and some form of encryption like the advanced encryption standard in order to keep data secure over the network, a way for users to personalize how and where their data is used, as well as knowing what it is used for, some form of authentication so that only those who are allowed to can access it and make changes, and policies consistent with PMI principles, which are rules set by the federal government that bolster security, privacy, and compliance. This training would not apply to someone in the HR department, though. They should be trained in things like electronic protected health information and ensuring that it is accurate and being used as the patient intended, the notice of privacy practices, making sure that it follows HIPAA guidelines, as well as making sure it is known to patients and handling breach notifications, making sure the right info is reported and handled accordingly. However, none of these trainings would apply to health providers, who should be trained in checking that patient info is accurate, is only used as the patient intended, reports any suspected breaches and or violations, and follows any policies and procedures set by the facility since they are the ones that actually record and provide the info given by a patient. Although different kinds of training are needed, there are things that all employees should be trained in. For example, mobile device threats. All employees should be aware of things like hackers who generally want attention or are bored, cybercriminals whose goal is money and will be much more careful and organized, and botnets, which is a collection of devices that follow the command of the criminal and are commonly used for DDoS attacks. With training, most weaknesses and vulnerabilities are easily solved. Without it, it's much more likely to near guaranteed that a violation or even a breach will occur, and the consequences could be $100 up to $50,000 per offense and even jail time. There are many things to train for. For any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to use any of the sources shown in this video and or contact the New Mexico Cybersecurity Center through any of these sources. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.